What's going on, guys? Hey, sorry about yesterday. I did not make any videos. I got two young kids, and I think they gave me some type of virus. I have been feeling so under the weather the last 48 hours, but I wanted to make this video because we have updates with Jasmy, and I need to show you guys the charts because I have the top of the target that y'all need to see. But first, we need to look at this. So, Har made a post, I think 24 hours ago, and said, we plan to make an interesting announcement soon. Okay. So, guys, do me a favor, leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this. What do you think the announcement is going to be about? Okay. It's pretty interesting. Like, he reposted this and then I reposted it. And then it says, in the future, Jasmy and Junction will coexist. Jasmy will build its own infrastructure. We will create a vast pool of GPU resources and use in sectors of AI and video games. And we all know that AI is here to stay. It's just getting started. I mean, you can look at multiple companies. You can look at where we're at today, how AI has been integrated in our world. And also video games, right? Like they're constantly improving. So it's interesting that Jasmy is going to play a huge role in all of this. Okay, so guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Don't forget to drop a like. Would always appreciate that. Let's get right into the charts now. That's the most important thing. And I'm making it very clear for you all. Okay, I drew this up. Hopefully you appreciate my artwork here with the different colors, but we've been calling Jasmy since 0.005. Okay, if you're a Patreon member, if you've been here with me for the last 2 years, since we just hit our 2-year anniversary, I appreciate all members that are active with me today, making a ton of money and massive wins with crypto and stocks. I'm going to show you guys that in a second. But we were making posts down here, okay? And we have certain strategies that we look at with all of this that I'm about to teach you today that tells us when to buy and when to sell. So you could see that we're also in this channel for Jasmy, right? You see, we run up, we break down, we run up, we break down, we run up, we break down, we run up, we break down. So we have 3 touch points right here. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 right here. 1, 2, 3. This is a very solid channel that you see right here. So what we need to look for is, what's next for Jasmy, but also what could potentially be the next top, right? If we kind of see the trend here, we usually touch this blue line, we sell off. We touch the blue line, we sell off. Well, we touch the blue line. Will we sell off or will we push past it? So we're going to break that down in today's video. All I ask that you drop a like if you haven't yet. And also, guys, I just want to show you really quick. Made a post about GameStop a while ago in October. I said, buy alert, buy at this price below. Like I can't get much clearer than that at 2087. Well, GameStop yesterday, I believe, was at $29 pretty much. So almost 50% gains in a matter of a month or two, right? Who's complaining? So I make posts like this all the time. I have another one here for PayPal in July. I said I'll hold this to at least 100. I actually made a bunch of posts this week about PayPal. Now PayPal's over $90. So you need to stay patient with the cryptos that and the stocks that I call out. I make posts every single week. The way I do it is through this strategy right here. I have a 3-video course where you guys could actually access if you're interested. Check out the links out down below. It was $37. I raised it to $47 until the end of this year. So if you want access to this, click the links out down below. Take time, watch these 3 videos. It's going to show you exactly how to set up your charts, just like mine, and how to enter a stock in crypto with what I use, the indicators that I look for, and then also when to start taking profits. So again, if you're trying to win massively in 2025, invest in yourself, invest in your future. I've done it. I've spent thousands of dollars investing in the things that I understand today. And that's what it takes sometimes. So now looking at Jasmy, here we are. Okay. So I love this wick right here. And I'm going to show you some concerns too that you need to see, especially with the RSI. But this wick is great. It means that it wants to push higher. Okay. And I think we might push higher. And I'm going to tell you some reasons why. But ultimately, if let's say this week closes and we start to break down, okay? Well, these EMAs will slowly climb up. Let me actually make this bigger for you guys. Hopefully that's better. So these EMAs will slowly climb up, kind of like what it did here, right? Like this broke out. Remember, we were trading below the EMAs right here. Once we broke out, bullish, trading below the EMAs. Once we broke out, bullish. This is exactly what we talk about in my Discord. Okay. Then it goes up and then it back tests. Well, you could see as the candles move up, the EMAs also move up. So these EMAs will slowly move up. So yes, we could, consolidate here for a little bit. Maybe we hang around 4 to 4.5 cents. The EMAs come up, we back test it again, and then we take the next leg up. Okay. So where does the next leg up take us? Well, there's some important indicators that you want to look for. The first thing is Fibonacci. You can see that we have the 1.618 level, which is taking it from this high point all the way to the low. And that's right at 6.2. Okay, so that could definitely be an area that you might want to look for. And then you see this Fibonacci right here, taking it from this high point to the low. This is the 2.618 level. But guys, ultimately, I'm looking for the top of this channel. So let's say this week closes and we don't really do anything next week. It's still figuring this thing out. And then the following week it takes off, or the week after that. Well, this gets us at the end of December into the first week of January, and we should be at the top of this channel. Okay. Now, you could do what you want to do, and this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. It's all my own opinion, but I will be taking profits up in this range. Okay. The reasons why is because I'm going to follow the trend. I'm also going to understand the Keltner lines. Every time we touch these Keltner lines, eventually we sell off. Touched it here. We got pretty high. We sold off. Well, so far we have one touch point. Maybe we get another touch point up here, and then we might cool off for a little bit. Okay. But the good news is Jasmy is following this channel. Really positive news. It's looking very strong right now. And then you have a full Fibonacci retracement, guys, up here about 13.5 to 14 cents. So this is definitely something you want to be aware of. You also have some wicks here that you need to be aware of above 9.5 cents, right at 10 to 11 cents, and so on. Okay. So that's really my analysis on it. Another thing that you want to watch for is we are creating negative divergence, unfortunately. So you can see we have a higher high, we have a lower high. Jasmy sold off. Well, what happened here, guys? We made a higher high from this point, and Jasmy made a lower high on the RSI. So it's about to sell off, something you need to be cautious of. Usually this tells us that it might sell off for a little bit, but again, want the EMAs to climb up, we consolidate here, and then we take the next leg up. I don't think it's going to be like this again. Right? I don't even think it's going to sell off this many weeks in a row. I think we might just need to cool off for a little bit, and then we take the next leg up. So right now I'm holding. I'm not doing anything else with it. Another thing you want to look at, what is going on here, is we had a MACD cross a couple weeks ago, which is very bullish for Jasmy. This was back in the first week of November. And you can see this just took off from there. So this is exactly what we talk about. We find setups with stocks and crypto every single week. Hope you guys have a great one, and we'll see you tomorrow.